Okay. What you saying, producers? E.N.I on the track, back in your box, wherever you are in the world. Hope your week's been good. Change the format for today's video, and let me know your thoughts in the comments at the end. I want to walk you through a drill beat that I've already made on Beatmaker 3, and show you my patterns that I've made, and how I've arranged it all, and then I play you the final beat. Let's get into it. I've got Beatmaker open up. When I open up my project, load the session. And I can access the sequencer view of Beatmaker 3 by tapping this button on the left side panel. And now you can see my beat here. Hit this arrow here, you can see it fully. And this is a toggle to allow me to see my banks, allow me to mute, solo, and also arm them for recording. So let me show you how I made this beat. I usually start my beat making process by trying to find a sample to match the vibe I'm trying to hit for a particular beat. And I found today's loop of the day in this loop kit from Helium Beats. It's called Idol. The bit coming up next is what I want you to hear. Ooh. Ching, 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 ching. What? So I dragged the loop over to my sampler in Beatmaker 3. Went over to the BPM and set that as is provided by the beat pack. And I set the last stretch to high quality to match the tempo of the project, which is set to 142. I then decided to take up the pitch of the sample 2 semitones and add an equalizer to take out all the low end. And here's what we got. And I decided to take just those 4 bars. I just looped that. I painted the pattern on the piano roll of Beatmaker 3. I then decided to have a duplicate of the sample play above it at a high octave right at the end, just to add some variation right at the end of the loop. And here's how the pattern sounds. I then decided to add some keys. I went into Pure Synth. Pure Synth's got some great piano sounds. I took this C grand and I took up the attack to give it that drill keys sound. And then punched in some chords based on the key of the sample. And here's the pattern I got. I then wanted to add a counter melody that would drop in at certain points in the beat. If you're a 90s baby, you'll know. After the melodies, I decided to lay out my hi-hat patterns using the pads and the roll feature in Beatmaker 3. I ended up using 4 different counter snares to create this pattern, and here's how they sound together. I got my snare in, and for this beat, I added a clap to the end of the pattern to give it that extra bounce. Here's the snare pattern. After that, I went on to make the 808 patterns. I created a number of pattern variations from 808 so that the beat itself doesn't get boring. And just because, you know, everybody does them slides, innit? And to round it all off, I added a kick pattern which also had some variations as well to match the 808s. I mixed down the beat using a series of great plugins available on the iOS platform, such as the Pro Tool from FabFilter, which I use as my limiter for the entire beat. And finally, I arranged the beat. Let's check it out. So that's that, guys. Like I said earlier, let me know what you thought about this format in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you drop a like, and make sure you share the channel. And as always, keep cooking.